Queen is one of the most anticipated events in Bahrain, drawing a huge number of attendees every year. The pageant, organized by the Indian Club Bahrain, is a celebration of beauty, elegance, grace, and intelligence. On this episode of the Story Loom, we have the top 5 winners of May Queen 2023, along with their mentors, joining for an engaging chat. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome all of you to this roundtable discussion from the 973 show. It's indeed an honor to have with me all these beautiful queens and the curators of the queens. Welcome. Let me give a chance to introduce all of you. Would you like to... Okay, Asar, why don't you start?
Hi, my name is Asar Ziya. My floor was actually into dance mainly. That was my field. Back in India, I had did my academic course in modeling and all. So that was my fashion entry. That was the main entrance, gateway to the fashion. After that, I just left that and I came back Bahrain. So then I put my hands into different fields like acting, modeling, commercial ads. Been tied up with 2-3 agencies and albums. So right now I got a chance the last year also I just did some grooming and some choreography for the last year May Queen also, and this time also I'm in the board now. So finally I'm with this crownies
Okay.
back again.
All right.
So it's like a proud moment for me now.
My name is Alina Mendonca. I'm 19 years old. I'm from Goa, India, born and brought up in this beautiful kingdom of Bahrain. Something about me, I'm a dance performer. I actually work with Mr. Azhar, and now from dance colleagues or something, he became my Guruji. I won first runner-up for Model of the Manila 2022, and that's where my love for the pageant started. And I was like, I think I can do it. I can perform on a bigger platform. So yeah, this is why I figured May Queen was a stage where I could, give myself that opportunity and test my skills.
So my name is Nayana Manoharan. I'm a lawyer. I finished my LLM from Symbiosis, Pune, and I was into litigation. I was planning to do litigation, but COVID happened and I had to be back here in Bahrain with my family, and I started working. And it's all unexpectedly I started participating in May Queen. Last year I participated, but I didn't get into the 5 finalists. But this time I worked hard. I wanted to, achieve something, and I wanted to work towards my goal. I manifested it, and I got into top 5. So yeah, I'm very happy.
My name is Megha. I'm 19 years old. I'm currently pursuing my law degree in Bangalore. I was born in Bangalore but brought up in Bahrain. I did my entire schooling in Bahrain and everything. So I'm actually here for vacations. I did not know this was happening before I came here. And one of my friends just pinged me one day and said, "Oh my God, this pageant's happening. You're a model. You do ramp walks. You should go for this." I'm like, okay, cool. Let me try it out. And I got to know a lot about the choreographers, the pageants, the grooming, the shoots. It sounded really interesting to me. So I showed up there on the first day of grooming. I met Azar, I met Anju, I met all of these beautiful contestants. It was fun. The first day only was so nice. It was fun. We had so much fun and I learned a lot of things. And down to all these 10 days, it was the pageant day. I was really nervous. We had to figure out our outfits, our rounds, our introduction speech and everything. So I was really nervous, but when I got onto the stage, the adrenaline rush, it was so good. All the lights on me, people looking at me, and it was like, oh my God, I'm here now today and I have to really do something about it, right? So I was there on the stage and it felt really good, and I was finally qualified in the top 5 finalists. I was like, wow, I've done this. I was pretty satisfied. I was happy. And then it was the question answer round, which I was very nervous for. They asked me this question, and then I somehow managed to answer. And finally, I'm here, second runner-up. That's something I'm satisfied. I love it.
Very good.
Yes,
Very good. Very
thank
good.
you.
Well, I'm Astral. I am from Mangalore, Karnataka, but been brought up here in Bahrain. May Queen has always been something that I've been watching since my childhood, going with my family, my relatives, and I've always had my relatives and especially my mother saying that one day I want you to be participating in this, but I always kept pushing it, saying that no, this is not my thing, because I've always been into dancing. I've been dancing for, I think, since the age of 3. That was my first performance on stage. I've represented Karnataka on India's Got Talent platform with my team as well. We managed to qualify to the quarterfinals. But again, because of COVID, we couldn't make it. And coming back to May Queen, yes, it was a wonderful journey. I never thought that I would take part because I always kept pushing it away. But you see, if something's meant to be, it comes for sure. And having such good memories with these contestants, and especially two amazing people to guide us, this was one of the most beautiful times that I've had. And of course, if I get a chance, I would look forward to much more.
It's me, Anju. I'm an entrepreneur running Smart Kids Academy. And apart from business, I'm doing the freelance events, not only the pageant about the fashion or beauty, all the events. I'm working with a different community. And I just got the call from the Indian community, like Indian club, for the pageant, the May Queen. Why don't you try? And I gave up. I did all my work, and the result was so good, and the review was so good. And working with all these 16 girls, it was amazing and fun, and they were they were nice, and always, the girls giggles and talk. It was good. It was good experience.
Very good.
And even I learned. It was experience for me too.
My name is Malavika Sureshkumar. I'm 19, born and brought up in Bahrain. Currently, I'm pursuing in architecture. I'm also a dance performer. So I've been doing modeling for the past 2 years, but then pageant is my first ever experience. And thanks to Asar and Anju for, grooming. And I never thought that I could make it. But then look, now I won this and I'm really happy.
Thank you very much, all of you, for being so nice and warm in introducing yourself. It was nice to hear about you and the journey that May Queen had gifted you with in your life. So May Queen is a very highly anticipated event in the kingdom, and it's in the calendar of the kingdom, and people look forward to it. But, as a pageant, as a beauty pageant, which has always been a topic of discussion and debates globally, how do you think a pageant can contribute to the community? In what way? How do you think these kind of pageants contribute to the society? Would anyone like to take that question?
Yeah, so coming about pageants, I feel like it boosts your confidence, it shows you who you are. It's something that shows your inner beauty. It's not at all the appearance. It's your confidence, which, you put on the ramp and walk. It's something, the grace you need. So I feel like it's obviously the discussions and the debates says always a good and a bad side. But then, take it in the good way. It's the experience you get within it. I feel like now this generation or the world is moving way more forward. They think more in the positive way. So it's not only about the appearance, it's the inner beauty. So I feel like now people understand that. It's not just, the body, the structure, the complexion. It's about how you believe in yourself, how you show your personality or your body to others. And obviously it's the others who have to accept us, don't mind what others say. Just believe in yourself and show who you are. I feel like pageants, it should happen. It's something we all need. That's a different career, and even that should go on.
I feel younger girls are a lot insecure about. There are a lot of girls who are insecure about their physical body as well as their mentality. So as growing up, even I had a lot of insecurities with my nose and maybe smile also. I never thought I had a beautiful smile while growing up. When people compliment everyone, I feel like when someone compliment you, would like, stop it, don't compliment. Like, you don't believe them, or you won't believe it yourself. So these things definitely boost up your energy, as rightfully Malu has said. So I feel the insecurities has come to an end for me. I wouldn't have believed that the 5 year ago, I wouldn't have been thinking that I'll be presenting myself on the stage like May Queen. I wouldn't have been part of a pageant show. I wouldn't think that I will be that confident to walk the ramp. But here I am. So I feel this is very necessary for especially younger girls to come out of their insecurities if they have the talent, if they want to, and it always boosts up your confidence.
And if I may come back to you, Astral, because you won the public poll, right?
Yes.
So the world out there is discussing and debating about whether we need pageants, but here they're voting for you at a pageant. What is your take on this point?
Honestly speaking, about the Audience Choice Award that I received, I don't know how that happened. I didn't know I had such a fan following behind there.
You did.
But coming back to pageants, I think it should happen. But in the good side, now everywhere in different places, pageants are held in different manners. Not the same way, not with the same mentality or equality. If it's meant to increase and boost the confidence of the girls who come there, then yes, definitely, because that's a plus point. But sometimes what happens is it also turns out to differentiate the girls, which shouldn't happen, because I have experienced and seen some places, some pageants, some events when I was back in Mangalore, although I was not a part of it. But I've heard from my friends that, oh no, they did not select me because of this. They did not give me a chance because of this. That girl was taller than me. That girl was prettier than me. I think there shouldn't be a particular criteria like pretty or tall or anything specific. If you're giving a chance, you give a chance based on how that person puts up themselves, and not based on any other specific criteria, because that wouldn't be fair.
It's all like I have a different opinion actually, because this is just to show that to show a different. These pageants are selecting. They are like a face to show something, because if a normal man raise a point, and tomorrow if a normal man go for the society and say something, this is it, that is it, maybe it won't get a reach actually. But a face, a winner,
a face, yeah.
like a prime face, when he talks about anything, it has the value. Like, so they are making this category as like a prime and prominent. So basically, this is the thing.
Well said, Asar. And on that note, I would want you to pass the mic back to Malavika, because winning a title, as what Asar rightly put now, comes with a lot of responsibility. Winning a title, and then you have a face, you're identified as different. Of course, Malavika is a well-known dancer, and people know you in Bahrain as Malu, as we all call her. But now you're the May Queen, and you have an identity. So do you think that comes with a lot more responsibility, and how ready are you to handle this responsibility at the age of 19?
Yes, there's a lot of responsibility, but I feel like I'm not, perfect enough to present myself to the younger generation now, because I have my own mistakes. I have my own flaws. So when I want to present myself, I think I want to present the 100% of mine, or a perfect mine.
The best.
Yes. So I don't think I'm ready, because I still have a lot to correct. I still have a lot to learn. I don't think just winning this title this is just a starting point. I have way more to go. And yes, I would like to talk to the younger children that be bold and be confident, because there will be a lot coming in your way. So just, face it and go on.
Welcome to Sri Sokya Ayurvedic Center, where ancient healing meets modern wellness. Located in the heart of Mahuz, our center offers a wide range of authentic Ayurvedic treatments. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care using only the best natural and organic products.
Anju, how easy was it to get together these 16 women? I would call them women, you know.
It's not very easy, I'll tell you,
Wow.
because
Yeah.
dealing with 16 contestants,
Different types,
different time,
yeah.
because they have the different opinion. Communicating with 16 people, they have many excuses, I tell that. And they have different doubts and they have their excuses, and we have to deal individually. It's competition, right? So we have to make them separate, and they have to be on time for the rehearsal. We have to schedule everything. We are not making very stress to them. So if you're giving more pressure to them, it make more tension and they cannot make out. So it was cool enough, but I have to be very patient to them. Like,
Are you a patient person otherwise?
not really.
So
But
you
if
learned
it comes
some
for the
patience.
work, we have to be
We have to.
patient because it will not work out. No, like if you're showing more anger or stress to the contestants, it will not work out.
Over the
But
past 2 weeks, I think you were training them for 2 weeks almost,
2 weeks,
right?
almost 2 weeks. Initially, it was good. When it's near to the event, it's almost stressed out. Still, I'm stressed out.
Okay. How easy was it? Like, was it easy to be really fair to all the 16?
It was fair because
I know you were fair. I'm not doubting it.
I
I'm
cannot
not
be
saying-
very partiality to one contestant.
You
I was
cannot and you should
equally-
not.
I was treating everyone as
But how
equally.
easy was that, You only
They
have
are
24 hours, right, in a day?
Yeah, they are so young. They can listen. They were listening to me. They can understand what I'm up to. So they are on the way.
The same question I would pass to Azhar. I was having a discussion off the table with Malu. She's a dancer. So she said, every time she tried to do the walk, the dance pose used to come in. So like that, everybody was of a different skill set. How did you manage to bring all of them into this groove?
Because basically, if you're asking to everyone, because I usually won't take a class like for like a bunch of like set of like 6 or 7 people at a stretch. I personally go to them and I'll personally go and correct the posters because they have what you said, different posters. They have
Different
different
skills,
body
different
type.
structure, yeah.
Because it's very difficult actually, like the way they walk. Because I cannot say like 100% they are having that mindset of like being a pageant. I want to be a pageant because back in India and all, like people they come forward like fighting to get a pageant, and they will be like maybe mentally and physically they will preparing yourself. But these are like very young ladies. They start up their career. Maybe this is their first step. So physically they are not prepared. Mentally they are not prepared. So maybe this might not be like a memory for them. Maybe after like 1 year like that, they may be thinking like, oh, that year I just tried this thing. That was so nice. That was a good experience. That should strike them. And with that memories, they will go for like the future, like future stages and all. So of course they will, because most of them they will be trying for that one, because if they are confident enough, they will be trying. That's what I'm making now. So basically this physical and flexibility, we can't do anything, like we cannot make it within a period of time. It takes time, but individually I was just supporting them, like to maximum correcting them. I used to walk with them. I used to hold your hands and all, because the way they are walking, I was behind and just correcting their posters. Like, it was fun.
Alina, you were this close to the title. Isn't it? And I'll come back to you as well, Megha. You were this close to the title. How do you feel? Don't tell me I'm happy for Malu. We know all that. But being this close to the title.
She was trying.
Okay.
Actually,
Tell us the true emotion. How did you feel?
I told my mom the day before, last pageant which I joined, I lost by 1 point.
Last pageant in the sense, the one you're talking about in India?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not in India. It was in Bahrain itself.
Okay. May
It
Queen?
was it was
A smaller
smaller
event.
than Manila.
Okay.
It was a small pageant and I lost by 1 point. And that was such a heartbreak. Such a heartbreak. So I told my mom, I don't want to get first runner-up. Either I win or either I get best smile and I just go. Okay. It's fine. But
Nayana's not going to give you that. Nayana's not going to give you this smile title. No.
But yeah, she deserved it. But when I saw Malavika's, her way of walking, her confidence and everything, the inner feeling in me was like, okay, she is the winner.
Okay.
But I didn't want to lose faith in myself. I wanted to keep faith. There is chance for me to win. She can do good. I can also do good. But still, one thing I didn't want to be a first runner-up because I've already gone through that feeling and it was just heartbreaking.
Okay.
But I still know that she deserves it. Truly, she deserves it. And I know I did good, so I'm happy at the position where I am. Right.
But, and also, you also took home the title for the best hairdo, isn't it?
Oh, that was... Okay, so quick story behind the hairdo part. The thing is, I have curly hair, which I really love, but I can't always go with, in every outfit, I can't go with my curly hair. So Miss Megha, for the second casual run that we had, she was like, you should keep your hair open. Show your natural hair. Unique feature. So for the first run, I did my own hair. Second run, I was like, okay, I'm just going to walk out with my own hair. No, nothing. There's nothing on my hair. And third round, fourth round, it was my best friend who came and she just quickly did some hairstyle and we just walked out. And well, thanks to Megha, her thoughts worked and yeah, I got best hair for my natural hair.
So you got best hairdo title for not doing your hair.
Yeah, but not doing my hair. So that was something. Actually, my reaction when you see the footage, they said best hair and I'm just like, what? Me? That was literally my reaction. But yeah, I'm grateful.
Okay. Coming to Megha for all that encouragement and getting her to win the hairdo title.
Yes, she has a very
You are
unique
two places
feature.
away from the crown. How do you feel?
Okay, so I am a ramp walk model. So I do ramp shows where you walk out like a zombie, no expressions on your face, you're straight and just walk and come back. That's what I do. And this pageant is totally different. And I knew about the differences only after I came, Asar. He was the one who told me it's different, it's not that. And then we had to smile and we have to pose and there were so many new things that I learned. And this is my first pageant, by the way. So for a first pageant, I think this is good enough. I put in efforts. At least I could be in the top 5 and then get the second runner-up. I'm grateful.
Right. Then we need to address the title of the best walk. How did you manage that, Malavika?
Actually, I didn't expect that. Because that was not at all, I didn't even imagine of me getting the award. But then I think all the credit goes to, the man. Yeah, because
The man.
Yes.
You usually say all the credit goes to the woman behind the
Yeah,
scene.
but
Here we
then this
have a
is
man.
that one
Yes.
man show here
One
going
man.
on.
Okay, right.
He corrected my postures, the tempo, the walk, he helped me a lot because this is the first time I'm a ramp walk or, a pageant. So I think maybe I deserved it. I did it. I worked hard for it and I'm happy that I got it.
Great. What is the one thing which you wished was different or could have been different at the May Queen? What would it be?
I want to say regarding the choreography, because of the height, we cannot change the pair. So we want to change the pair each round and they have supposed to be walked. Here the thing is like a height was little short and like a tall, so we couldn't make it. So even it's not about dance and all the 3 rounds, it will be literally the girls will be keep on walking. If you're changing the pair, they will get confused. So this thing I want to change. That's it.
Anything else?
So I think we had 4 different rounds and there was a lot to do, a lot to change. So much to get ready into, put out that look that we wanted to, but we didn't get we didn't get enough time. And I think in that little green room, we had so much chaos going on. Everybody was just running around. We don't know who we are calling on to, what are we doing, what we are stepping onto. So I think if we were given a little more time, we all did good, but we could have peacefully done it.
Okay.
The one thing I just I wished it was like, one is like there was a category like married people cannot join this
Contest. Okay.
So that was I felt a little bit they could have changed that one, because there are like ladies who get married like at the age of 22, 21, like that. They also wished a platform like this. So it was open to them. There would have been more competitions,
More
like
contestants coming in. Yeah. Okay.
They also expect a platform like this because it's such a
But of
wonderful
course, we
thing.
have many different pageants coming in for all different categories. For moms, for married women, so maybe May Queen has always been for unmarried women. But good suggestion coming from a man. I'm really happy to hear that. Let's hope that the Indian Club officials would pay heed to it.
Wish for it.
Why don't you tell us that one best moment at the May Queen for each of you?
Ethnic round, I just want to share a small story. I forgot what I have to do in front of the stage.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, my chest number was 8. I thought, okay, I'll get enough time till the first 7 goes. Then I remembered, we all have to be on stage and from there we are walking. The choreography, I suddenly remembered. And then I'm standing there. We were standing on stage and from there, there was a choreography to go and take the poses. So it was at that moment I posed and I heard people cheering for me and I felt so good. And I just saw the pictures, it turned out to be amazing and everyone said my ethnic was really good. So it's a very proud moment and I'm very thankful for Asar and Anju for supporting me. So yeah, that was the best moment in my May Queen 2023.
Great.
Thank you.
I think the best moment of my May Queen, the whole contest, was, that backstage 3 seconds before entering the ramp, there was Anju next to me. I remember this is my first round. I'm really, really nervous because I don't know what crowd is out there. And I was chest number 14. So there was 13 walking and she was coming back. And Anju on my side, she was like, yes, you can do it. Come on, you're perfect, your hair's fine, everything's fine, you can do it, go for it. And after that, I entered the ramp. I was in the center of the ramp. I faced the crowd. That was the best moment for me.
For me, actually, I can't cut short to one because I have 2 best moments. So the first one was from a backstory. Whenever I was practicing and doing my walk, Asar would always say, your hands, because I was way too conscious with my hands. And I think it took a lot of patience from his side to deal with me and my hands. But when I was done with all the rounds and when I asked him, like, how was it? He said, you did exactly what I asked you to do. And him being happy was a great moment for me. The second one was, honestly speaking, I didn't know who was out there in the crowd too. Of course, I had my family out there, but I didn't know the rest of the crowd who was there for me. So the first round when I walked in, the cheer that I heard it's still in my ears. So the second round when I walked in and came back, one of my co-contestants, she said, it was you who walked, right? I said, yeah, why? She's like, I knew from the sound. So that was also an amazing moment for me.
Great. See, it's nothing simple a feat that you're talking, because winning people is an art. And you've done that excellently well. Hats off. Let me move to Asar with this question. You have groomed 16 young women into this beautiful pageant.
Yep.
In your opinion, what do you think sets apart a winner in a beauty pageant?
Basically, it's about confidence. They should feel like they are the only one on stage. That's the thing, because everybody, as a beginner, they will be thinking like, okay, if I walk in a wrong posture or like walk in a wrong way, they might laugh at you, like they might poke at you. But if you're doing something new, like first time, that will be they won't be remembering this for years and all. It's like for a matter of 2 minutes, like that they might see your mistakes. Maybe if they do a mistake, after that they just forget that. If you're confident and if you're ready to face, they might, that confidence, the people who are watching, they will see only for the confidence what is in you, that proud moment you are carrying it. They will not look at your walks and all, the way you take that confidence. They are looking only to that confidence that separates a girl from other contestants.
Right. It's nice to hear that everybody has that understanding sunken into you, that it is about self, it is about confidence, it's about yourself and how you project it to the world. Anju, I'll come back to you. There were 16 contestants. Yeah. We are celebrating 5 here.
Yeah.
What about the other 11? I'm sure there were many heartbreaking moments.
I seriously want to talk about this. Please. Because I'm the one interacting with all the 16 contestants.
Yes.
Regarding their outfit for the all 3 rounds. I literally know everyone's outfit. So was so, they perfectly made it for each round. They put the effort, and this was a tough for the judges also. And I have no idea who will be the winning. And there is no up and down. Everyone has put the effort for the each round, and everyone is a winner too.
Yes,
so, but
no
the
doubt
criteria is like only 3. So
yeah, I'm sure you would have dealt with them more emotionally, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 11, the other 11 who went back without any title. How was that feeling, and how do you think, as a choreographer and as a mentor, how did you manage that balancing act?
that portion, that you have to ask the contestant. That everyone was a cool, like even they win or not. They were, even after the title.
So there
winner,
were no heartbreaks, no crying.
No, they were okay. They were completely okay.
Contestants cheering for us when we were standing.
Yeah. I'm the one cried before the event starts.
Yes.
And after the event, everyone was cool and like really want to appreciate who are the top 5 winners on the stage. And they were in front of the stage. They were cheering up, and literally they were tired, and everyone was okay. There was no heartbreaking and everything.
Great.
There will be, but I have to ask them personally too.
One last question. Anybody can take it again, and all of you can take it again. The world is evolving. We're moving to newer realms in all aspects, and so are the beauty pageants, isn't it? How do you wish this industry should evolve for the betterment of the society? How do you think it can change shapes, or how can it be different? Any thoughts?
Even though, like, how much ever we talk about it, saying pageants are not objectifying women, pageants do not see the height, color, skin, body shape, or anything. But still, at one point, you understand it is done like that. I'm not saying all the pageants are, but like at one point, it is like that. So what I would like to change in the evolving years is that let's not have like a basic criteria to select women. Let's judge them on the basis of their personalities. Let's give all women opportunities, no matter what shape, color, race, age, like literally nothing for a criteria for them to be in a pageant, right? So it should be like really put into action, not just us sitting here and talking about it. It really needs to be like put into action and given all women chances to participate in pageants or whatever they're willing to.
Of course, being top 5 and the winners, we've received a lot of gifts, a lot of hampers, and of course the titles as well. But I think if it's not just limited to the gifts, but moved on to something that we can maybe involve in a good cause campaign, or let's say the top 5 are selected, or the top 3 are selected for a good cause campaign for kids who have disabilities, difficulties. I think that would give a big boost for the other contestants. Also something that, actually makes us help the society, then I think pageants have a wonderful platform to grow the world into.
Great. I see that coming right from your heart, because I know that you're a speech therapist working with children with disabilities.
I'm a behavior therapist.
Behavior therapist.
Yes,
Good.
for
So,
special needs.
yeah, so that is coming from the heart. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Very well.
Agreeing to Megha's point, I was also an insecure person, and in May Queen, we saw that there were girls with different body structures. There was no requirement or criteria that we had to follow. Tall, thin, fat, everything. There were people from not only Indians, we had people even from other places like Philippines and everything. So as May Queen, we want, it's nicer to have pageants they just don't select you just for your looks, yes, but they say beauty and the brain, but we initially see that your abilities are not actually looked into. Your beauty is actually what's looked into. No one cares about the brain. No one cares about what's inside. And yeah, so this is what I truly, truly want. It's not just saying, I want it to happen. So I hope it's slowly evolving. There are fashion shows coming off, plus size models, everything. It's nice, but I just want to see it growing even more and more.
I agree with what Alina said, that there should be some differences. Quality never goes out of style. So if there is a quality, that is the style. That should be the style. It's slowly evolving.
It is evolving. Yeah.
So hope for the best.
That's positive. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Would anyone else like to add?
Share a small story. Like last year when I was participating in May Queen 2022, I was on a higher weight scale, and I had literally people coming and telling me that you have to be below 60 to be participating. Not someone from
the organizing,
but like if you have to win, if you have to showcase your best, you have to be below 60. Then only you can showcase the best. I don't believe that, and I don't want a person who is in that weighing scale to believe that they are so insecure about their body, and then they want to participate, but they are not. They are insecure to participate. I don't want that to happen. I want that to change, where a lot of different, as Megha and Alina rightly pointed out, a lot of different women with different sizes, or women with different body shape can come forward and present themselves and be confident in their own body.
Thank you very much. That was a very vibrant and engaging conversation, I would say. At this time, I take this opportunity to salute all the 16 participants, not just the 5 of you, because without them, you would have not been sitting here, isn't it? We had a very good number of participants, and let's hope that all your thoughts and points that were put forward are taken into consideration, and we see this whole event evolving and developing for the betterment of the society. And that's it. I loved this energy. I loved the colors. I loved the smiles. And of course, the man behind the scene. I loved everything about it. Thank you for joining me. And let me just wind up. The audience winner, Astral, and the second runner-up, Megha, with a one wonderful, brilliant smile, Nayana. The first runner-up, Alina. The choreographer, the woman behind the scene, Anju. And the man behind the scene, Asar, and the queen, Malavika. Thank you very much for joining the 973 show. Well, that was the vibrant and colorful winning May Queen 2023 team with us on the 973 show. And this is Raji Unnikrishnan signing off. Good day.